Hi everybody. I want to take a minute here to talk about something near and dear to my heart, integrity of the trade. If you're a licensed 310G mechanic, which means that you're a motorcycle mechanic and you're licensed and registered with the Ontario Ministry of Skilled Trades, you have a responsibility to keep your customers safe. I'm not one to pick on other shops and other mechanics when they make mistakes, but when a customer's safety is involved, I gotta say something. This lovely young lady had her bike serviced at a shop in Toronto, that's all I'm gonna say. A proper motorcycle shop with a proper operating license and a proper 310G technician, I know because I looked them up. They had her bike for a very long time. She finally got it back, rode it home from Toronto to Hamilton before she fell over here on the right side, so obviously they're gonna have to get a new throttle cable. This tube is crushed and bars bent, and then there's some rash and stuff like that. No big deal. But the problems start when I start trying to determine why she fell. The first thing I noticed right away is that this thing barely steers. And it's because down in here, there's all those fancy LED lights and ballasts and stuff. There's a big chunk of wiring and boxes down there that are only allowing the front wheel to turn about that far. I'm just trying to steer it here. Look at this thing. It's been smashed, but that's what the fork is jamming up against. I don't know if you can tell, but they're leaking. But it's kind of confusing because they also have like Scotch-Brite marks all over them, like someone was trying to service them or something. So there's no range of motion in the steering, and all that stuff is hanging down there, just waiting to get caught up in the steering. One of the major things I noticed right away, again, all the way from Toronto to Hamilton, with not only is this axle loose, here, loose. The rear axle is loose. It's also not even installed correctly. Now there's a whole bunch of other stuff on here that I found that are complete safety concerns, totally unrelated to the work that was done. But the fact that this was delivered to a customer is very concerning to me, and it really does not look good on 310G motorcycle mechanics or the industry itself. I'm gonna fix all the stuff that's broken and all the other deficiencies, and this bike is gonna be perfect when it leaves Acme Motorsports. Thanks for listening to my rant. You all ride safe.